Hey, welcome to Fractal Bitcoin.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm Chris, and this is your daily 10-minute Bitcoin news update. So make sure you subscribe and follow this channel. Let's get right to it. Here's the 10-second Bitcoin price update. Well, we're at $43,800 approximately. And yeah, we came down at least $2,000 or $3,000 from yesterday, but no harm done. I mean, as long as we stay above 42,000 or even 40,000, we'll be fine. And we could even go lower than that and it would be fine. So everything's fine with the price. Let's move on to the news items. 15 years ago today, on January 12th, 2009, Satoshi Nakamoto initiated the first Bitcoin transaction, sending 10 Bitcoin to Hal Finney. Yeah, so today is January 12th. This is a milestone. It's a 15-year anniversary, and that's amazing. I mean, the Bitcoin network launched on January 3rd, but I guess it wasn't until 9 days later that the first transaction happened. I actually didn't know that, but all right, let's move on. Okay, the Bitcoin Spot ETF has been the big news. Just a couple notes on that. The total Bitcoin ETF trading volume on day one was $4.6 billion, the biggest opening day for an ETF ever. And of course, I'm going to link to everything I'm showing you in the show notes, so just you can see everything, because you see here it tells you by the by organization how much they moved, how much they sold, the transaction volume. So that's pretty exciting, the biggest ever. And Coinbase did $7 billion in Bitcoin transfers OTC yesterday. OTC means over the counter, which is, I don't quite understand it, but it's not like if you or I were to log into Coinbase and make a purchase. Over the counter is like almost like it's not a backroom deal, but it doesn't go through the main exchange, I guess. But anyway, Coinbase did $7 billion, and here's a chart that shows that. So this is all saying that the ETF was a big success, even though today the price went down. But come on, this is you've heard buy the rumor, sell the news. All right, maybe sell the news was correct this time. It doesn't matter. It didn't come down that far, and you're not going to stop Bitcoin ever. No one can stop Bitcoin. Okay, so Elizabeth Warren got community noted, and Walker has just been destroying people on Twitter and Nostr. I absolutely love it. Remember, all the anti-Bitcoin totalitarians can do is lie. That's what they do. They lie. And Walker says, all we must do is tell the truth. That's the beauty of Bitcoin. You can't deny it. You don't have to lie. It is what it is. It's beautiful. These people, they have to lie. And Elizabeth Warren said, the SEC is wrong on the law and wrong on the policy with respect to the Bitcoin ETF decision. And then she got community noted here. It says, the American court decided approving Bitcoin ETF is lawful. The DC Circuit Court of Appeals overturned the SEC's rejection of Grayscale's bid to convert its trust into an exchange-traded fund. Yeah, so basically the court decided that Bitcoin is fine. But here's Elizabeth Warren lying again. And Walker follows that up with another tweet. With all due respect, Senator Warren, your pal Jamie Dimon didn't use Bitcoin when JP Morgan was laundering money for Jeffrey Epstein or enabling Bernie Madoff's Ponzi scheme. That's right. So this is the thing. Don't ever let these people tell you that Bitcoin is used by drug smugglers and whatever. Like, the US dollar is the most corrupt currency in the history of the planet by like 1,000,000 billion times. So these people want to ignore that. They're doing all kinds of shady corruption and shenanigans with the US dollar, but they're going to point a finger at Bitcoin. Why? Because they're taking the focus off themselves, right? They need a scapegoat, so they choose Bitcoin, even though they can't stop it. So this is why they're in a quandary. They don't know what to do. And now it's clear that they're just lying. And here a little bit about fiat currency. We spend our entire lives working for the money that they can print for free. Opt out with Bitcoin. And you can see if the inflation rate is 2%, your purchasing power half-life, which means your purchasing power diminishes by 50%. At an inflation rate of 2%, your purchasing power diminishes by half over a 34-year period. At a 3% inflation rate, it halves itself in 23 years. 4% inflation rate, the value gets cut in half every 17 years. And 5% inflation rate, the value gets cut in half every 14 years. And a 10% inflation rate, the value gets cut in half every 7 years. And I'll just skip to 20% inflation rate. The value of your money decreases by half every 3.5 years. This is the fiat game. This is how they're inflating the money, decreasing its value, and your money is being cut in half every so many years. It's terrible. And do you know how many people have to deal with currency debasement, which is exactly what we're talking about in the last slide? 8 billion. All of us have to deal with currency debasement. Everybody is subject to a fiat currency that's devaluing, and everyone has access to this thing called Bitcoin. That's Jack Mallers. Everyone is suffering from currency debasement. Everyone has access to Bitcoin. It's that simple. It's that simple. If you're not very far into your Bitcoin journey, this may all seem like it's too good to be true, or that we're somehow like a cult, a Bitcoin cult. We just love it so much, when it's not really that great. I'm telling you, it is that great. Look into it. Read the Bitcoin Standard. Understand Bitcoin. It really is everything we're saying it is. And here's a new company I found. It's called Studio BTC. They actually produce media. So they're decentralized media innovators. They offer live streaming, video editing, graphics, and more, serving clients globally. Your vision, your creation, a Bitcoin trading cards company. Okay, but they also do production. I thought that was cool because I also do production. Well, I do it for myself, but I also used to do it for clients. And I also run podcast engineering school. I actually teach people how to do all this production, specifically for audio. But yeah, Mutiny Wallet. This is another great Lightning wallet that's actually tied in with Nostr. It's integrated with Nostr and Lightning, and it's a really good wallet. And it's self-custodial. So you actually, if you have sats in your Mutiny wallet, you hold them. It's not on some centralized server. So Mutiny Wallet, they're doing great things. They just got a lot more social. You can now search your contacts and global Nostr users when sending any sats. So there's a new release. Check it out. And I also found this article. I'll link to it. I won't read it, but it's about Wavewave Lake. You could see there on the top left, wavelake.com. We are not Bandcamp for Bitcoin. So Wavewave Lake is a place where music artists can put their music and people can support them with Satoshis, right? But a lot of people are saying, oh, it's just a Bandcamp for Bitcoin. Well, it's not. It's a lot more. And in the article, it says, yes, it's a music streaming site. Yes, it's a way for artists to distribute digital music. Yes, it's a way for artists to earn Bitcoin for their music. But it's a lot more. It goes on to say that basically Bandcamp and all the other platforms are walled gardens, right? When you're in Bandcamp, whatever you have in Bandcamp is not shared anywhere else. Whereas with Wavewave Lake, because it's built into Nostr and Lightning, people can build apps all around the world, and your music will show up there. So it's completely the next level. So that's it for today. I really appreciate you guys watching. This is the Fractal Bitcoin website, and check it out. And also join our locals community. Actually, see the link on the top here? Join our locals community. You click that, you'll come here, join our community where we talk about good stuff. And I want to show you, I think we should implement something here called Fractal Fridays, because I make fractal art, which is why I called this show Fractal Bitcoin. And here's one of my recent fractal art pieces. I just wanted to show this. But anyhow, I really appreciate you watching. Please subscribe and follow. And I will see you on Monday with another less than 10-minute Bitcoin news update. Thanks. See ya.